Hi friends, thank you so much for watching again. Today we'll move through a very slow, relaxed, chill, gentle yoga practice. So this is perfect if you're new to yoga, you want to get started, or if you just want to do a chill day because you already did so much yoga today, or other practices, other exercises. It's also great in addition to your regular sport that you usually do. For today's class you need a mat, or carpet even is fine, but I recommend a mat, and also yoga blocks if you have 2 of them, or otherwise take books or something, whatever you have at home. When you're ready, let's get started. Come into hero's pose, sitting on your heels. You can also put a block in between your legs and sit on the block, or maybe a bolster. Place your hands again wherever it's comfortable for you. Sit nice and tall, relax your shoulders down, close your eyes. As always, take a moment to find stillness within. And on some days this takes longer, on some days this is shorter. If you, for example, do your own practice. But we want to find that place of stillness first, and then so that everything else comes from this place. And feel your body for a moment, feel what is touching the ground, and bring more awareness to your breath. When you're ready, bring your hands to the heart. Interlace your hands, reach your arms forward round your back. Reach your arms up and over your head. Release your palms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Move the chest forward and up, and reach your hands down towards the ground. Bring your hands to the heart. Now with the breath, interlace your hands. Reach your arms forward round your back. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head. Exhale, interlace your hands behind the back, move the chest up. Inhale, hands to the heart. One more round, interlace your hands, reach forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, interlace behind the back. Inhale, hands to the heart. Blink your eyes open and find tabletop. Come onto all fours. Shoulders over the wrists, hips above the knees. Untuck the toes. On your inhale, arch your back, look forward. Exhale, round your back. Press into your palms. Inhale, arch your back, look forward. Cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, round your back. One more time of each. And come back to neutral. Take your 2 blocks or your books, whatever you have available. We're kind of doing a tabletop on those blocks. And then step the right foot between your hands, between the blocks. Lift your left knee up, come onto your left toes for runner's lunge. Maybe move the hips forward and down a little bit. Maybe move the hips in circles around. Just see how this pose feels for you. Focus on the breath. Whenever you find that location of the sensation that you're feeling, for example a stretch in your left front hip, then send that breath into that part of your body. Try to breathe more actively into that part. Then start to straighten the right leg as well. The left leg remains straight for pyramid. Fold more over the right leg, and then bend the right knee again. And straighten and bend. It's important that when you straighten, you still keep a micro bend in the right knee, so we're never hyperextending the joint, especially the knee or the elbow. And it really depends on your body. Some people tend to hyperextend more or more naturally than others. Back to runner's lunge. Set the left knee down for low lunge. Bring the both hands on top of your right knee. If you have a sensitive left knee, I recommend staying on the left toes. Maybe put a pillow underneath your left knee or untuck the left toes. Send the hips forward and down. Drag the right heel more towards the center of the mat. Tuck your tailbone, engage the core, and sit nice and tall. And then release, start to straighten the right leg for half splits. Maybe move the right foot forward so that the left hip is right above the left knee. Flex the right foot, the right toes are pointing towards your head. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. And exhale, fold forward and down. Drag the right, pull the right hip back a little bit more. And then try to bend the right leg. So you're basically pressing the right heel into the ground, but the leg doesn't really bend. You're trying to just push the right heel down as if you're bending it. You can also windshield wiper your right foot to the right and to the left. So we're really targeting or trying to get a feeling for all three parts of the hamstring. I hope you have some nice music going in the background. Rebend the right knee again. Place your hands on the block, step the right foot back to this tabletop variation. And then when you're ready, step the left foot between the hands, between the blocks. Come onto the right toes, straighten the right leg. For runner's lunge on the other side. Take a moment here again to come back to your breath. Move the hips around, move the hips down. And start to straighten the left leg for a pyramid variation, and then bend the left knee again. Straighten the left leg and bend. Maybe the left toes lift up as well as you straighten. You might also want to lengthen out through the spine, fold forward a little bit. Just be careful with the left knee and move in a way that feels good for you. Set the right knee down, low lunge. Again, you decide, stay on the right toes or untuck the toes. Hands to your left knee, move the hips forward and down. Maybe even close your eyes, since we're moving super slow today, focusing on the breath, just feeling good. When you're ready, straighten the left leg, move the left foot forward to create some more space. The right hip is over the right knee, flex your left toes towards your head, inhale, lengthen out through the spine. And exhale, fold forward and down. You can also stay on your block if this is on your blocks if this is too deep. What we're looking for here is a stretch in the left hamstring, the back side of your left leg. Feel free to stay and breathe, or windshield wiper the left foot to the left and to the right. There's never a reason to hold still, at least in my opinion, in any of these poses. They're just a tool from the yoga toolbox, and specifically from the yoga asana, the poses, the toolbox, and so you use the tool in a way that works for your body. Start to rebend the left foot again, the left knee, hands on your blocks. Step the left foot back. And then send the hips back to the heels for child's pose. Rest your head to the ground, your forehead to the ground if you can. You can also put a pillow in between the chest and your thighs. Keep your eyes closed, or close them if you have not already. We'll end class here. Feel free to stay a little bit longer. You can also sit upright, keep your eyes closed and continue with a short meditation, or you can also crawl forward and lay on your belly to finish class. I recommend a few minutes here, 1, 2, 3 minutes or so. It's perfectly fine. And then you decide if you want to add another couple of minutes for meditation. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, moving the body, feeling good, taking care of ourselves, taking the time to invest in ourselves. And I see you in the next video. Namaste.